And today I am on my way inside the Goodwill Outlet to see what kind of treasures we can find, so stay tuned. Alrighty friends, so we just went to the Goodwill Bins and did not have such good luck there. We did get a couple of things I'll show you when we get home, but right now before we go home we're going to stop at this Goodwill because today is supposedly 40% off for Columbus Day, so let's see if we can get something for 40% off, so stay tuned. Just checking out the handbags, and they're all picked through. This one was pretty cute, but it's really dirty inside. One thing I found was this, which I thought was cute, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get it. Sometimes I look out and I can find models, like boat models and things like that. And I can sell them for like $100. So I always look at the games. Box is ripped. Super crowded today. the cost. Let's see what this looks like.
Ganó la vela. 10 pesos, ¿eh?
So that was a nice find. Macrame always does well. I'm sure it's not dirty. If I can look her up. Oh, it's broken. Broken. This is marked. Look that up. Halloween stuff.
Hey, don't leave your shoes lying there.
Say what? Don't leave your shoes laying around. Too funny. Alright guys, so I picked out this macrame wall hanging, and I'm going to put it back because it doesn't have a top to hang it. And also, it would only be for like $5 today. But then I noticed here, it's got all sticky stuff on it, so we're going to put this back. Good morning, friends. It's the next day. We went to the Goodwill Bins yesterday, and we went to the regular Goodwill in my area. They had 40% off for Columbus Day, I believe it was. They do an early sale, so we did a little shopping yesterday. So can't wait to show you what we got. First thing I want to show you. Okay, first of all, let me just point out all of these books here are not from my shopping yesterday. These are books because I'm doing whatnot shows, and I'm selling these for anywhere from $1 to $3, and I just have them out because it's easier than having to move them every time I do a show. And I have shows planned for the next couple of days, so I'll leave my link down below. Anybody who is interested in books, we're going to be doing a big whatnot book sale, and I also have a free $15 coupon. If you sign up for whatnot, they will give you free $15 to spend. And yeah, it's a great platform for resellers. So, and I'm doing really good with my books, so I just figured I'd show you some of the stuff that I have that I'm going to be auctioning off. And I do pretty good with my books. And I figured telling you this basically to explain why I have such a mess on my dining room table right now, but it's all my work stuff. This is where I work, in my dining room. So alright guys, so I did pick up some more books at the bins. There was other resellers there with carts full with books by the time we got there, so mostly all the good stuff was picked through, so I had to take what they had. So got a Danielle Steele. Got this one here. Got that one. And we got this one here. Yeah, and like I said, if you have children that are homeschooled, it's great to be able to pick up books for them for like $1 to $3. And whatnot is also great because it doesn't matter how much you order. The max shipping that you'll spend is $9.20, I think. This one I'm going to take the cover off of it because it looks like it was a library book, but it's in good shape, so I picked it up. So mostly those are kids. I got this one here. This is a vintage golden book. This is from the 50s or the 60s. Yeah, I have hundreds of books, guys, so and books at the bins are only 25 cents, so this is a great way for me to make extra money, as I sell them anywhere from $1 to $3, and I only pay a quarter for them, so it's a great ROI, that's for sure. And these books do really good on my blind date with a book. This one hubby picked out, I don't know. I don't know much about this. I didn't even look at this, but this is one that he picked out. I got an elf on the shelf. And I do have the little elf that goes with it. It's just in a bag. So let me get the others. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. So I just went ahead and got the rest of the stuff out that I got at the bins. So let's get started. Here is the elf on the shelf. We found him, so he's going to get sold with one of the books, one of the elf on the shelf books. Then I found this little coin purse. I'm thinking about doing a live here on YouTube to auction off some of our stuff, and I haven't figured out all the details yet, so I'm kind of going between eBay, Whatnot auctions, and doing Poshmark, and I really would like to move everything onto YouTube, so I'm thinking about doing a YouTube live and auctioning off my bins finds. If that's something that would interest you, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear some feedback as to whether you guys would be interested in this. I tried to do an auction a while back, and it just didn't work out. A lot of people were kind of saying that they're struggling too, so you know, auctions on this channel really wouldn't do well. So I actually have another YouTube channel for my reselling, but I would really love to offer it to you guys as well. So let me know down in the comments down below if that's something that you guys would be interested in. How it would work is I would have you guys register ahead of time before you start bidding, and if you're registered and you're allowed to bid, and my stuff would start at like $2, $3, $4 on the stuff that I find when I'm out thrifting, and then you guys would be responsible for any shipping, which I would definitely find the cheapest way to ship it to you guys, and it would just kind of cut out the middleman, because to be honest with you, selling online, over 50% of your profits go to that platform just for selling on there, so it kind of cuts into any money that you make. So if I were to do something like this on YouTube, there would be no middleman. The only fees that I would have to pay would be to PayPal. So yeah, let me know down in the comments down below if you guys are interested in any kind of auctions. I have tons of vintage, and clearly I have a lot of books. I have probably 10,000 items. So I have a lot of inventory. So, but I am doing the bins again. I'm going back to the bins. So I thought that would be a pretty good way to try and auction off and do things like that. So yeah, alrighty, let's get started. This here is a woven bag, and I think this would do pretty good. I usually do pretty good on these kind of bags. I told you about the elf on the shelf. Then there's this vintage Christmas doll, which I was really looking for more vintage ornaments and stuff like that, but I didn't do too well. A lot of them were broken and stuff like that, but I did pick up what I could find. So that's pretty cute. And then I got some ribbon. These are probably, if I don't auction them off, probably going to go for my books to decorate my blind date with a book. And then I have these little ladybug buttons. Look at this gourd. It's a painted gourd. And I thought this was really cute. Painted really nicely. Got that. Picked up this. I was trying to see if I can find more of these napkins. These are vintage lace napkins. Really pretty. And then this is a big table for a round table cover, vintage cover. And I found one of these. If you ever see these in a while, these are the Disney parks, Disney ears. And these are actually worth money. You could sell these for anywhere from $25 and up. And I just learned about these, so that's why I picked that one up. This here is surprisingly worth money. I looked this up, and he's worth anywhere from $50 to $100. He's, I guess, very rare. So I thought, yes, I'll definitely take him. And this here, hubby's like, no, put that back. What do you want that for? It's super light. It literally cost me nothing. So I think our weight is at the bins is $2.19 a pound. And like literally, this is like air. It's the foam, styrofoam, navy blue pumpkin. And I just thought this was so pretty. And I looked it up on Poshmark, and these are selling for like $10. So I'm like, yes, thank you. I'll take that. I got some material. I don't usually buy material, but on Whatnot, it sells really good. So I got a bunch of those. And then these were just laying in the bins. Nobody wanted them. These are pre-cut out fabric for the holidays. And there's a bunch of those. This one here has got a whole bunch of material, and they're all pre-cut out. And these I can sell for probably on auction, probably like $5 a piece on these, starting them out. And I really like these. Got a bunch of the skulls, and they're called sugar skulls. And I looked these up, and these go for some good money. And here is some fall writing on them. And like I said, you know, I'm going to do these probably on Whatnot, if not on here on YouTube, depending on where I feel like I get the best feedback from. And then the last thing I got at the bins was this really pretty sister blanket. Let's see if I can open it a little bit. And the blankets at the bins were only $1. So it's got like the whole saying on there. And I'll auction that off as well. And then last but not least, the last item that we got at the bins, hubby picked this out. It's a motorcycle jacket. And we'll definitely have no problem selling this on eBay. It's in like really excellent condition. Does have a little mark there, but probably washes right off. Size large. And when I sold these before in the past, I'm able to get at least $50 a jacket on the motorcycle jackets. And that's the last item from the bins. Let me get my receipt. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, and this is from the Goodwill Bins in Fort Myers, Florida. Like I said, sometimes we do really good. Other times it's hit or miss if we find anything. To me, this time was kind of a struggle to find anything good, you know, but we did. We found some good things. And here's our receipt. The $4 was just a set amount that the cashier priced the jacket at, because it was really heavy, because it's got all the padding, the hard plastic padding in there. So they just priced it out at $4. And the $1 was the sister blanket. $13.80 was all of the hard goods, the plush, the fabric, the gourd, all that stuff, the elf on the shelf. And then the books, I think I got like 15 books for $4. So everything that we got at the bins came to $24.29. So I think that's pretty good. Let me unzoom you a little bit. We did pretty good. And like I said, if you're interested in me doing any kind of live auctions here on this channel, leave a comment down below. If not, I have another YouTube channel for my reselling that because I've been putting all my time and energy into this one. So yeah, so that's the bins. Let me get my other stuff. From the Goodwill, the regular Goodwill store. Let me get that. Alrighty, friends, so I went and got the other stuff, and we only got a couple things at the actual Goodwill store. You know, prices are crazy, and even at 50% off, I can't justify a lot of the stuff that they're selling inside the store. So hubby and I have become extremely picky, you know, when we pick stuff up there. So we only got 3 things. So first thing I picked out was this Victoria's Secret little wallet satchel thing, and I should be able to get 25 to 30 if I list this. It's like brand new. If I list this on Poshmark or eBay, I will definitely get $25 to $30, or I could auction it off depending on what I decide to do with it. Now it was $5.99 and it was 40% off. Second item we got is, I don't know whether that's quartz, rose quartz, or what, but hubby and I, whenever we see these now, we are collecting them. I got an amethyst. I have a bunch of different stones we are collecting. So, but they will be for sale, but we do have quite a few of those now because it's just something fun to pick up when we're out and about. This here, guys, is a starfish, and it's real heavy cast iron, and that will sell really good down here in Florida. And it was $2.99. So those are three items. 1, 2, 3. And here is our receipt for the Goodwill store. $2.99, $5.99, and $1.99. And total came to exactly $7. So between this receipt and my other receipt, we spent $30, a little over $30 for everything that we got, which is very good for reselling. You know, these books alone are going to be they'll do pretty good. And like I said, this right here will pay for my entire order. This will hopefully, I'm hoping to get 50, at least 50 for this. So, and like I said, I'm trying to pick up as much vintage Christmas stuff as I can, but it was kind of slim pickings. And this stuff I'm going to do on auction. But yeah, so if you guys are interested, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys liked in my haul. What did you find that you would have picked up? And also, if you're interested in me doing a live YouTube auction, which would be, like I said, where you pre-register ahead of time and then you can bid. Bids will start anywhere from $1 to $4 on probably most items. And shipping will be, you know, the least expensive shipping I could get. People are saying pirate ship, but I've never shipped on pirate ship before, so I would have to check out and see which would be the cheapest for you guys. And then I would just email you guys once the auction is over with an invoice of how much the item is with the shipping, and then you can PayPal me the money and I'll ship it right out to you. So I really want to give that a try. Like I said, paying the middleman with all these platforms, they take 50% of whatever around 50% by the time you pay for everything, all the fees and everything. So I'm just trying to find other ways to make money without having somebody else taken taken away from any profits that I could make. So, all right, guys. Well, if you like this kind of video, please hit the like button. Subscribe to our channel so that you can be notified. I will also leave links down below for different things like my whatnot. To sign up for Whatnot, they give you $15 for free to spend on the shows that you go to. So it doesn't have to be through my show. You could use it on somebody else's show. It's free $15. So who doesn't want free money, right? Yeah, and also more details. I'll put out more details as far as if there's going to be any kind of live YouTube auctions. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and as always, stay blessed.